Next question of reconciliation between cost and financial records. Information given as per financial books. This information is given and adjustments are also given as per costing. We have to prepare cost sheet and then reconciliation statement. This question is very important because information given regarding quantity is covered here. So first of all, we have to calculate the output units, because opening stock is given, closing stock is given, sales are given, but units manufactured is not given. So first of all, we will calculate number of units manufactured as a working note. Units manufactured or produced. Our format will be as per cost sheet only. Units produced, add opening stock less closing stock equal to goods sold quantity. Okay, so here information is given as opening stock of finished goods is 500 units, closing stock is 250 units, and quantity of goods sold is 10,250 units. Okay, so 10,250 units are sold, 250 units are closing stock, and opening stock is 500 units. So if units produced are X plus 500 is equal to total quantity available less closing stock again is equal to units sold. So from top to bottom calculation, X plus 500 less 250. From bottom to top calculation, this sign will be reverse. So 10,250 plus sign will be reverse. So instead of minus, we will add this. This will be 10,500. And again reverse, instead of plus, it will be negative. So X will be 10,000. That means number of units produced are 10,000. So accordingly, our cost sheet will be for 10,000 युनिट्स. म्हणजे आपल्याला 10,000 युनिट्ससाठी कॉस्ट शीट करायची आहे आणि ह्या 10,000 युनिटचं कॅल्क्युलेशन इथे याप्रमाणे घेतलंय. आपण इथे रिव्हर्स वर्किंग केलंय. गुड्स सोल्ड 10,250, त्याच्यात उलट जायचंय म्हणून मायनसच्या इथे प्लस क्लोजिंग स्टॉक 10,500 एकूण अवेलेबल क्वांटिटी. 10,500 पैकी 500चा ओपनिंग स्टॉक रिव्हर्स जाताना मायनस केला की युनिट्स प्रोड्यूस 10,000 एवढी आली. आता ह्या 10,000 युनिटसाठीची कॉस्ट शीट आपण काढायची आहे आणि त्यानंतर रिकन्सिलिएशन करायचंय. So as per cost sheet, reconciliation will be prepared afterwards. So first of all, our first part will be direct material. Okay, direct material consists of opening stock of raw material not given, purchases less closing stock of raw material. Now instead of giving all this information, directly material consumed is given 1,30,000. So we will take these to outer column. Material consumed, sorry, it is 12 per unit, so it will be 1,20,000. Calculation will be 10,000 into 12. 10,000 units are manufactured and cost of material is 12 per unit. So this amount will be 1,20,000. Okay, after this direct wages are 6.5 per unit. So 6.5 into 10,000 will be 65,000. There are no direct expenses. So next part will be prime cost 1,85,000. Here first step is complete. Material and wages were given. This quantity is 10,000 and cost per unit is 6.5. Here again units are 10,000, cost per unit is 12. these are taken as per adjustment number 1 and 2. Okay, next is factory overheads. Factory overheads are again for 10,000 units only and 60% of labor cost. So labor cost is 65,000 and factory overheads are 60% of 65,000. It is 38,000. So 38,000 is factory overheads divided by 10,000 equal to 3.8 per unit. Next we will calculate factory cost or works cost. It's 2,23,000. Then add office overheads or administrative overheads. Administrative overheads are absorbed at 20% of factory cost. So we should take 20% of 2,23,000. Working is 223 into 20%. So it is 44,600, and after adding this our cost of production will be 2,67,600. Units 10,000 and 26.76. Here again units are 10,000 only. CPU will be 4.46 and here it will be 22.3. This is not always required, but as we are preparing complete cost sheet, we are also calculating cost per unit. Okay, so up to cost of production it is 26.76. Okay, then add opening stock of finished goods. Opening stock of finished goods quantity will be same, 500, and adjustment given is valued at 22.5 per unit. So here it will be 22.5 per unit. So automatically 500 units will be valued at 22.5. So it will be 11,250 opening stock of finished goods. After adding this we will get 2,78,850 and quantity will be 10,500. Next, less closing stock of finished goods. Closing stock quantity is 250 units and valuation of closing stock is not given. Now when this valuation is not given, we will assume that closing stock is valued at cost of production. This information must be given in the question, but here it is not given, so we are assuming that closing stock is valued at cost of production. So 250 units will be valued at 26.76 and this amount will be 6,690, and after deducting this we will get 2,72,160. It is cost of goods sold. Quantity will be 10,000 and value per unit will be 27.21. Okay, so up to this step our quantity was constantly 10,000 manufactured. Sorry, here it is 10,250. Extremely sorry, 10,500 minus 250. Here onwards all quantities will be 10,250. Okay, so after cost of goods sold, next will be add selling overheads. Selling overheads given rupees 3 per unit. So units are 10,250 at rupees 3 per unit, which is equal to 30,750. So total 2,72,160 and 30,750 is 3,00,000 2910. It is total cost for 10,250 units, and this will be 30.21. Okay, so up to this step total cost is calculated. Last is profit or loss, and final amount is sales. Regarding sales, there is no information given in the adjustment, so we will assume that sales of 10,250 units is at same value, 3,58,750. So if sales are 3,58,750, the profit will be 55,840. 55,840 is balancing figure, which is profit. Here sales 3,58,750 of 10,250 units. Okay. So profit will be 55,840 for 10,250 units, valued at 5.44 per unit, and 35.65 is selling price per unit. So up to this step our cost sheet is complete. Cost sheet मध्ये आपण सगळ्यात पहिलं क्वांटिटी वाइज 10,000 युनिट्स कॅल्क्युलेट केली आणि 10,000 साठी कॉस्ट शीट काढली. आता त्या कॉस्ट शीट मध्ये सगळी इन्फॉर्मेशन जी घेतली ती अप टू कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन 10,000 युनिट्स होती, and after cost of goods sold 10,250 units were sold. 10,000 युनिट्स तयार केली आणि 10,250 विकली. आता या कॉस्ट शीट प्रमाणे आपल्याला इथले सगळे आकडे मॅच करायचे आणि रिकन्सिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट कंप्लीट करायचे. त्यामुळे आता आपण वन बाय वन एक एक आकडे मॅच करू आणि त्याचं रिकन्सिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट काढायला घेऊ. Okay, in this reconciliation statement, in this question we will start with profit as per cost accounting. In other questions which are given to you, profit as per financial accounting was our starting point. In this question, profit as per cost accounting will be our starting point. So profit as per cost accounting is 55,840, and now we will add some items and we will deduct some items. So accordingly we will compare one by one items. First is material cost. As per costing it is 1,20,000, and as per finance it is 1,30,000. So as per costing it is less, and as per finance it is more. So as per the format given to you, you have to find out whether this amount should be added or deducted. Now as 10,000 is more excess in financial accounting, this amount will be deducted. You can check the format given to you. Material cost under valued in costing, amount is 10,000. You can also call it as overvalued in finance, because it is less in costing, more in finance. You can write overvalued in finance. Okay, amount is 10,000. Okay, next after material, wages 65,000. Here wages are 75,000. Again 10,000 are extra in finance. So again expenses overvalued in finance will be considered as less item. Wages overvalued in finance or undervalued in costing, amount is same, 10,000. Next after wages, factory overheads, they are 38,000 in costing, and here they are 47,375. So again these expenses are overvalued in finance or undervalued in costing, less factory overheads under recovered. Under recovered itself is costing item. So factory overheads are under recovered in costing. Here amount is 38,000. Here it is 47,375. So 9,375 is difference amount. Next is office overheads 44,600 as per costing, and here it is 53,000. Same thing continues, it is overvalued in finance, so here it will be office overheads under charged. We are just changing the word in order to understand various types of words. Under recovered is equal to under charged. Both words are used in costing. Now difference is 53,000 in finance and 44,600 in costing, so it is 8,400. After office overheads, opening stock of finished goods, it is 11,250, and here it is 8,750. In this case, costing item is more than finance. So when opening stock is overvalued in costing, it is added. Opening stock overvalued in costing. Difference between 8,750 and 11,250, it is 2,500, it is add. Then closing stock of finished goods is 6,690 and 6,250. So this closing stock is also overvalued in costing. So when it is overvalued in costing, it is deducted. Amount 6,250 and 6,690. Difference is 340. After closing stock of finished goods, one more item is selling overheads 30,750 as per costing and 27,000 as per finance. So higher amount is taken in costing, so it will be added. Selling overheads overcharged. Overcharged means excess in costing. Difference of 30,750 and 27,000 is 3,750. Okay, next will be profit and sales. Profit is already considered here. Sales are 350 at 750. It is 350 or 750 here. So there is no difference due to sales. So after we reconcile between each and every item of cost sheet, there are certain items which are considered only in financial records. Incomes and expenses which are recorded only in financial account should be considered for reconciliation. So let us see one by one. Administrative from debit side, 1, 2, 3, 4 items are covered. Gross profit is only for transfer purpose, so it is also covered. Closing stock and sales are also covered. Debit side, admin overheads are already considered here, office overheads. Selling expenses are considered. Bad debts and preliminary expenses, these are posted only in financial accounts. So items or expenses which are posted only in financial accounts should be deducted. So expenses recorded in financial accounts only, in that first is bad debts and second is preliminary expense. Bad debts are 2,000 and preliminary expenses are 2,500. Okay, next, credit side, interest and rent received, both are incomes. Incomes are not at all considered in cost sheet, so they will be added as per our format. Incomes recorded in financial accounts only, in that first is interest and second is rent received. Interest is 125 and rent received is 5,000. So here all items from financial and costing records are verified, and the difference amount is shown in cost sheet, in reconciliation, either add or less. Now we will take total of all add items and all less items, and then we will find out final profit as per financial records. So total of add items is 11,375. This amount should be added in 55,840. Here total will be 67,215. Total of less items is 42,715. After deducting this amount, we will get 24,500, which is profit as per financial accounting. So profit as per financial accounting is 24,500. This profit is shown here. There is a slight correction. There was a printing mistake. So after correcting, this profit should be 24,500, as our calculated amount is same. Starting point was profit as per costing, ending point is profit as per financial accounts. And for this reconciliation statement, you have to follow the format which starts with profit as per costing.